What's good, Vision gang? I already know what it is. This is your boy DaVizion, and I'm back again with another MMA reaction. UFC 299 is on its way, y'all, this Saturday, March 9th, and you know how I like to do it during fight week, y'all. I'm going to be reacting to the fighters on this card. Today, we got Sugar Sean Omalley. You already know I have reacted to him in the past, but this is a whole nother video. This one's by VoteSport, one of my favorite video creators, and I know VoteSport's going to bring it, so let's go ahead and find out what VoteSport's got to say about Sugar Sean. This video is called He Will Surprise You. Sean Omalley, a skinny knockout beast. You already know Sean Omalley be coming with the boxing skills in the octagon, knocking folks out. One of the coolest characters they got right now with the crazy hair color, and his style is just different and unique. So let's go ahead and get this video started, y'all. UFC 299 coming real soon, y'all. Let's get it.
Welcome to the Sugar Show, everybody!
Ballin'! Knocked his ass clean out.
With outrageous looks and impressive striking power, Sean Omalley built a solid fan base fast.
Now moves up to take blows from Omalley. Oh, that's it! That is it!
Man, that boy got
He just
strike
recently
power
burst
for
into the
his size.
rankings, but soon will face off against a former champion for the Contender status. In this video, we're going to talk about Sugar's career path and show the best finishes of this lanky knockout
Sugar,
artist.
bro. Sugar.
Again, the hesitation.
After turning 15, he'd given up on the idea of becoming a pro NFL player. That's exactly when one phone call changed his life. A friend rang him up and offered to hit the local boxing gym. At the moment, Omalley knew nothing about martial arts and was eager to try things out. During the first training, Sean realized that he had found his calling. The kid soon took up boxing for real, later adding kickboxing and jiu-jitsu to the list. It was becoming harder and harder to juggle studies and training, so Omalley decided to drop out of school to focus on fighting.
I did not like going to school. Even my parents dropped me off in kindergarten. I have vivid memories of me just crying, not wanting to go to school, and that never changed.
Shortly after Sugar moved out of his parents' house, the young aspiring fighter took part in amateur events, but didn't make any money off of it. Now, Omalley had to pay his bills, so he had to find a side job. The 17-year-old kid started looking after people with mental disabilities.
From 6 in the morning till 9 in the morning, I'd go to the group home. There's eight of them. I'd pick them up, help them with their morning chores, drive them to work, drop them off, and then I'd come back from 4 to 8 or something, 5 to 8. And I'd go pick them up, bring them back, and then help them with their night chores. So I was doing that job at the time.
Sean began his professional MMA career when he turned 18. Omalley got into a regional promotion where he soon became a local star. They nicknamed him Sugar, the curly-haired kid who astonished the audience with his brutal style.
Dig it? Another nice right hook right there. Ooh, spinning back fist. Nice.
Roll over there. As long as
oh, man.
That's it.
Omalley scored 5 victories in just 1 year. However, it was just the beginning of the road in big MMA. After one of the bouts, Sean met another fighter, Tim Welch, who invited him to the prominent MMA Lab gym in Arizona.
The reason I came to Phoenix is because Tim was watching one of my fights in Great Falls. He was commentating because he was already in Bellator at the time. And he was like, hey, if you want to come down to a real gym, I see potential in you, and you could
Sean knew that if he were to stay in Montana, he had little to no shot at a sizable career. So the offer was accepted.
Got to get to a bigger market,
Sean threw
bigger
all
area.
his stuff into the trunk of an old Nissan and set out on the highway to Phoenix. It wasn't easy for Omalley to say goodbye to his hometown, but he had a goal in mind: to become a UFC fighter.
I remember I left like 6 a.m., hugged my mom and dad, and everyone was crying. I was crying. I'm like, holy shit, I'm leaving. And I think for like the first hour, I was just kind of like crying, like scared, like driving to Phoenix.
Sean was housed at Tim Welch's place, who afterwards became his head coach and best friend. When Sugar set foot into the MMA lab gym, he already considered himself an accomplished bruiser. But practicing shoulder to shoulder with the best out there humbled the kid's ego. Omalley realized that if he wanted to get to the top, lots of effort had to be put in.
I think I cried after every single practice, just getting worked by every single fighter at the lab, amateur, pro. I'd go in the back and just cry, like, what the fuck? This is way different than I thought.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I knew I could make this. I could make this work. I knew I was that good of an athlete. And I knew if I'd set my mind.
Gotta have confidence in yourself. I like that. I like that. I love it, actually.
After spending 6 months at MMA Lab, Sean had the opportunity to participate in a prestigious local promotion, LFA. It was the first real test for Omalley, but it only took him 3 minutes to decide the outcome of the battle.
With that left hand twice. Now moves over
That's spinning.
3 times.
Is that a spinning back kick, I think? A spinning heel kick, maybe?
Sugar pulled off one of the most spectacular knockouts of the year, which instantly put UFC matchmaker's sights right on him. A month and a half later, 22-year-old Sean got the chance to partake in Dana White's Contender series. Omalley was having a hard time at first.
Oh, he caught that knee on him, though. But he's still getting pounded out right now.
He escapes it and throws it.
You gotta get out, bro. You gotta get out of that.
But he managed to find his rhythm eventually.
Big left from Omalley.
Yeah.
And right.
So far, so good for Kashakian. He's starting to find a home for some of these punches.
Left knee to the head.
At the end of the first round, Sugar rocked his opponent.
Up on 2 minutes to go in the
Took him
and
down.
mercilessly concluded the fight.
Still blinking.
Oh, with the spinning back fist. Oh, caught him with that fucking nice, that cross. Oh, he knocked him out. The looping cross. I think that's a looping cross.
Dana White was ecstatic.
huge right hand. Brings Dana.
But driftin', liftin', swiftin', coastin', testosterostin'.
Oh man, Snoop got the tang.
This knockout secured O'Malley's contract with the UFC.
Right on the jaw.
Sean.
A young scrapper with the looks of a schoolboy and one-punch knockout power caught the fans' eye. Back then, Sean was prophesized with a huge career. However, he had to live up to that hype in the debut clash. Omalley was running up against experienced Terrion Ware, who could boast a regional title and more than 20 professional fights.
Ready. It is the UFC debut.
From the very first seconds, Sugar tapped into the flow and started entertaining the crowd with his creative technique.
We want to be stuck into in fighting a full group. Spinning back fist. Oh, nice.
Nevertheless, it didn't stop Ware from stepping it up in the next round and taking the second one under his belt.
He's breaking. There you go. Let's go. Keep him there.
This Ware dude is
starting to tire here in the second.
put some pause on him.
Big right hand by Ware.
I wonder, O'Malley gonna bail himself out with a finish
Still,
probably.
he gathered all his strength to carry out a
Finish
comeback and win the battle.
Yeah, you need to.
To control the exchange.
Bow.
Guy, when he's tired, when he's pushed, you want to see him how tough. And then just lets him get right back up. And big body kick.
Oh,
And then to the head.
caught him hard.
O'Malley with a takedown. That's how you.
This time, O'Malley left everyone without an exciting finish, but proved he could overcome obstacles and persevere.
Defeated Sugar. Sean Omalley.
So he didn't finish it, but
3 months after this strenuous victory, Sean was presented with a spot in the main card of a numbered UFC event. He was facing Andrei Sukhomtat, who had viciously knocked out O'Malley's teammate from the MMA lab in the last fight. Immediately after the buzzer, Sugar took control of the center of the cage and started landing strikes.
Because everyone was changing into the body there by O'Malley.
Sukhomtat tried to stand firm, but Sean was a step ahead.
Look at that.
We caught him with that right. Man, he putting paws
O'Malley's
on
inevitable
him.
win was
Putting
drawing
them paws
near,
on
but in
him.
the third round, he injured his ankle.
Right hand.
Big deep breath from Sukhomtat.
He hurt his foot. O'Malley hurt his foot.
Sugar was balancing on one foot with the
But he
expression
still somehow
of pain
won this
stuck
fight?
on his face,
It's very possible.
but held out until the end and took the W.
Okay, that was the third round, I'm guessing. I wasn't paying attention.
After the bell, O'Malley
To that.
couldn't even get back up on his feet,
Damn.
so Joe Rogan had to do his interview with him on the floor.
Comedian, I love everything about this sport, and I fucking love you, Joe Rogan.
Well, I fucking love you too, buddy.
In the fall of 2018, Sean was preparing for his third fight in the UFC, but it wasn't meant to happen, as they found Osterine, a prohibited substance, in the young man's blood. O'Malley himself was the
how did that
first to
happen?
make the announcement about the failed drug test. He clarified that his biosupplements were at fault. US ADA took Sugar's statement into consideration and only came up with a 6-month suspension. After the ban had expired, O'Malley wanted to return to the octagon, but the blood test showed Osterine yet again. The
Damn.
experts came to the conclusion that this was only a residual amount from what he had originally been penalized for. So the fighter avoided
shit stayed in
any
your
further
system for a
punishment,
minute,
but his
then.
next clash was called off. In
Damn.
the following year, Sean sought a comeback onto the canvas, but without any luck. He suffered from injuries, and then the pandemic rolled around.
Dang,
Subsequently,
that's totally
the break
unlucky.
extended
Very
to 2
unlucky.
years.
Wow.
Nonetheless, O'Malley took advantage of it and worked hard on
He was
himself,
able to improve himself, though.
especially
Right,
focusing
right,
on
right.
gaining muscle mass.
Yeah, yes,
In his
sir.
own words, Sugar benefited from the pause. He improved as an MMA fighter, but most importantly, matured mentally.
Mentally, I need to help myself figure out what's going on. So I really started reading a lot of books and understanding certain things. I'm like, this ain't so bad. There's kids that have no water, and I'm sitting in my shower with the hot water turned on for 5 minutes, thinking about how I'm not fighting.
The long-awaited return finally occurred at UFC 248, where Sugar was opposing a Mexican gatekeeper, Jose Quinones.
Someone like him, we'll see how it plays out.
Jose
The
Quinones.
buzz around O'Malley waned in the last 2 years, but right in the beginning, he jogged fans' memory.
Front kick to the body.
Oop, tripped him. Ooh. His
In the
kicks are
first
very
round, Sean
quick.
dismantled the opponent. Next, dealt with him effortlessly.
Tossed him.
Right hand just threw him down. High kick.
Oh,
O'Malley goes high. Now short uppercut. Tecco covers up.
That's
The
it.
Sugar shot.
hammer fist him. Damn. Bow.
It was his first knockout in the Ultimate promotion, which brought a $50,000 Performance of the Night bonus.
You got a performance of the night
but you see
bonus.
it. You know, you can't.
Congratulations and welcome
Cash
back.
out.
I freaking love you, Joe Rogan.
I love you too, buddy.
After 3 UFC wins in a row, Sean was put up against the former WEC champion, Eddie Wineland. The Cowboy stash holder was on the final stretch of his career, however, proved to be a tough form of opposition in the previous bout.
Bantamweight division begins here and now. Tonight's fight.
A minute and a half were more than enough for O'Malley to read his adversary like a book
When you're engaging O'Malley.
We call that's right.
That's where O'Malley.
Oh,
and
triple.
deliver
But
a final
he
shot.
back on his
He
feet.
does a fantastic.
Slow motion. Slow motion.
Oh my goodness, he slept him bad.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, he did
Fake
sleep him pretty
uppercut,
bad.
cross to the jaw, no follow-up necessary.
Joe, look at the uppercut.
Walk-off
Timber.
knockout in the classical traditions of Mark Hunt, plus one of the best stunners of 2020.
He does a fantastic.
Love you, Joe
I
Rogan.
love you too, brother. Sean O'Malley, ladies and gentlemen.
Reaching the score of 12-0, Sean finally made it to the top 15, where Marlon Vera was standing in his way. The Ecuadorian, nicknamed Cheeto, had been around for 5 years.
This is the
and
fight
had a
where
pile of
Sean
quick finishes.
hurt his leg or something and Cheeto beat him.
O'Malley's most rugged competitor.
We're gonna find out.
Was actively
Cheeto
building up the publicity
or
confrontation.
O'Malley, y'all. Cheeto or Omalley.
Well, he found that low kick. It's going to help a lot with that low kick right there.
However, in the middle of the first round, Cheeto landed a low kick that screwed up Sean's perineal nerve.
Lower halves, Joe. We do measure leg weight.
Following the injury, Omalley couldn't keep balance nor remain firmly on his feet.
Well, this is absolutely...
I guess you got to just hope maybe for Sean that it's...
Trying to finish the battle early, he stumbled.
Put him on his butt. This is when he hurt himself, though.
Without delay.
That's when he got hurt. And he disrespected Cheeto by dyeing his hair the color of the Ecuadorian flag. That is freaking crazy. And he kind of got some bad karma from that. He got hurt and lost the match. So
Sugar spoiled his flawless record, but didn't consider it to be a loss.
It was I didn't feel like I lost because my skills weren't better than his. I had a great training camp. Everything felt good. Just it happened that way. But
yeah,
I don't feel like I lost.
He got injured.
That
shit happens.
Saying that I'm mentally undefeated or whatever, but
shit happens, man.
After the UFC 252 flop,
nobody sweating
Sean
that
took
one, man.
6 months off to heal and celebrate his child's birth. Sugar's next reappearance ensued at another numbered event, where he was confronted by Thomas Almeida. The Brazilian, who had once held a score of 21-0, was going into the fight with a series of 3 consecutive defeats, and was determined to save his contract with the promotion.
Because
Sean took control over the cage and started blasting with kicks.
He's a hard guy to figure out. Like, look at that.
Oh, got to be sharp and focused. Pretty sharp.
Halfway through the first round, he dropped the Brazilian and walked away.
Cool, that left.
Yet the referee demanded to continue the bout.
Back up, but for how long? Another right hand who hesitated briefly a moment ago.
Man, he getting pounded on right now, man.
Almeida's still there. Right, Joe.
But he ain't going back down, though.
By the second round, Almeida recovered, but Omalley was still dominating by quite a large margin.
Beautiful, constantly changing.
Oh,
that's why.
Oh, that left is killing him.
Like Thomas Almeida.
O'Malley's hands look fast tonight. Like,
he's just a smart guy.
He gets in there with that jab.
In the final 5 minutes, it was obvious that Sean would win comfortably by unanimous decision. Yet still, he relieved the judges of the hassle.
He getting that straight in there. Oh my God!
He's doing it again. And again, the hesitation.
A mad performance fetched Omalley another bonus. Additionally, a renowned trainer, Teddy Atlas, declared that he hadn't seen such a talented and creative striker since the era of Prince Nassim Hamed.
I love you, Joe Rogan.
I love you too, Sean O'Malley.
Sean was going at it again 3 months later. Initially, he was supposed to fight the promotion veteran Louis Smolka. The Hawaiian was injured, though. 11 days before the event, he was replaced by debutant Chris Moutinho. Everybody thought it would be a walk in the park for Omalley. Chris pressed forward at the start of the fight.
Theaters, July 23rd.
Sean wasn't fazed by his opponent's boldness, though.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, put him on his ass.
Sugar kept the distance and utilized the full spectrum of his arsenal.
Oh, put him on his ass.
His best strikes tested the durability of Moutinho's chin.
Well, O'Malley's having a little bit of a hard time. Look at that.
For significant strikes, 238.
Oh, he tearing him up. That left hook was dirty. Oh.
But it did not stop Moutinho from lurching forward like a zombie.
Oh, Moutinho just landed a big right hand himself.
Omalley was closing in on Chris, and 30 seconds before the end, he erupted with another series of combinations. This time, the referee had to interfere and prevent Moutinho from facing permanent Parkinson's. Both shared the fight of the night bonus. Sugar set the record with the highest number of significant strikes in a bantamweight division fight. Moutinho went from 3,000 to 160,000 followers on social media. Omalley was so impressed by the scuffle that he even forgot to confess his love to Joe Rogan.
I enjoyed it so much. The only thing that I was kind of thinking about was my hands really were starting to hurt. Like, dude, my knuckles are still bruised. I mean, arguably could have been stopped earlier.
In December of 2021,
I agree.
Sean,
He could have stopped it earlier than that.
took on Raulian Paiva. The Brazilian was riding in on the back of 3 consecutive victories. Omalley moved around a lot, hypnotizing his adversary with endless tricks.
Tried to fix that.
Stuff went in there.
Iva tried countering, but Sugar's footwork was flawless.
Omalley likes that one.
Too good. Oh!
At the end of the first round, Sean threw a powerful overhand.
Lightweight fighters UFC.
Oh! Dropped him.
And brought the fight to a close.
Oh! He's giving him the business. Dirty business. Bowling.
He got his 5th UFC knockout and a place in the top 15. In 2022, Omalley for the first time met with a ranked opponent, Pedro Munoz. The bout featured just several moments, an elegant round 1 ending, a couple of Sugar's spinning kicks, and an unintentional eye poke, which resulted in a no contest status for the fight.
Never tell what happens with the eye.
There it is, there it is, there it is.
A no decision.
Even so, Sean has taken the 12th place in the rankings, and soon is about to share the octagon with the former champ and current #1 contender, Piotr Jan.
Okay.
If Omalley manages to pass the Russian striking machine, he could become the next UFC superstar. His looks intrigue the attention, his fighting style is engaging, and his knockouts are plentiful.
I feel like I'd knock them all out, so it's hard to say,
Right.
but I'd knock out Cody for breakfast. I'd probably knock out TJ after that, just for like a little brunch.
Yeah.
Then I'd knock out Dominic, and then I'd knee Henry in the face while he's shooting.
Damn.
And then
Midnight
Habib.
meal.
No, fuck that. I wouldn't fight Habib. Fuck that.
Yeah. I agree. Don't fight Habib.
Alright, y'all. Big shout out to VoteSport. He will surprise you, Sean Omalley, a skinny knockout beast. And we all knew Sean Omalley was a knockout beast. His boxing is great. He even got the spinning heel kicks and the kicks with it too. Like, he's a good kickboxer as well. He does have the wrestling weaknesses. Marlon Vera is definitely a beast as well. He can do a little bit of everything. I'm not 100% sure who's going to win this fight as of yet, but I want to make my decision early. I'm going to go ahead and say that I think Sugar Sean is going to go ahead and retain his championship. I just got a feeling Sugar is going to win this. His striking is going to prove to be a little bit too much for Marlon Vera to handle. So there's my answer. What do you guys got picked for this fight, you guys? Who's going to win, Sugar Sean or Marlon Vera? Let me know down below. I really appreciate you guys' discussions down below. I definitely see all that stuff. You guys, if you guys are still here, I appreciate you. If you haven't already done so and you're still here and you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell as well so you can be first to see the videos. And make sure you guys jab that like button and send this video straight to the moon, y'all. And as always, be safe, give it your all in whatever you're doing in life. And I'm going to see you guys next time because I am your boy, DaVizion, and I'm out. Peace.
Last time I saw the wind blow, I was 23, we was 10 toes. You was trying to start a fan like the winds low.